She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.
Yo, welcome back to my channel. And in today's episode of Bonnet Talk, I will be giving y'all a story time of how I heard someone use the N-word, the hard R, for the first time. It was kind of crazy. So here we go. This might be a short video. This might be a long video because the story wasn't really long. It happened so quick and so fast. But I'm gonna try to explain it as best as I can to make it a longish video. So yeah. Okay. So this happened to me in high school. It was a high school morning. I was tired, because I had to be getting up at 6 o'clock to be at school by 8:30. I'm already having a bad morning because I'm not a morning person at all. So I'm getting ready, getting dressed, putting my sunscreen on, mad. I was taking SEPTA. I walked to the bus stop, and it's this particular stop that everybody get off and everybody get on. So I get on the bus. I get to the bus before that stop, and it's crowded. It is so crowded. So I'm already mad because it's so crowded, and I'm like, what's going on here? Why? And it was so crazy because the bus never is that crowded that early in the morning, really. If it is, either the bus is late or it's a detour or something. So I'm already pissed off about that. So crowded for a little while. I get a seat. I get lucky because I'd be sitting in the back. Everybody be sitting in the front because in the morning, it'd be old people gotta go to work, students. But I got in the back seat, and I sat in the back seat, and I'm chilling on my phone listening to music because if I don't listen to music before I go to school in the morning, we're gonna get mad. And if y'all hear a background noise, my laptop is making a weird sound, so ignore that. And it's freaking flies in here trying to kill them all day. Ignore it, please. So if you see a fly pop in, they making a debut, ignore it. Anyways, yeah, so I'm sitting on the bus chilling, listening to my music. We get to the stop, and people getting off, people getting on. It was this one tall ass white dude. Homeboy looked like Santa Claus, but Santa Claus on crack. He was cracked out. So he had this flannel, a gray shirt on, a gut, and the men that be having the bald spots and it's bald all around here, and then hair holding on for dear life, anything like that. So that was him, Grandpa Santa Claus. Well, is it Santa Claus or Grandpa? Anyways, yeah, he looked like Santa Claus, and he was grumpy. So he mad because the bus is crowded, and we all trying to get off and get on because people are inconsiderate. So everybody trying to get off while everybody trying to get on is dumb. So it was because when you want SEPTA on a bus, you sit it's doors, and there's one door right here, or one wall thing right there, and one wall thing right there, and the doors open and close, and people stand there when it's crowded. So it was the old tall white guy, and then a young black teenager that was a guy, about 14, 17, young, who was trying to get off the bus, and then the teenage guy was trying to get off the bus, and old grandpa was trying to get off the bus at the same time, and he was squeezing through because there was a lot of people, and he was pushing and pushing, and he pushed the teenager, and I was no, he didn't push the teenager, and he pushed the teenager, and then the teenager pushed him back, and then they start fighting. They was I was oh my gosh, pushing and wrestling each other, and he was oh my gosh, I wouldn't have to say excuse me if it wasn't so many ERs on the bus. My black ass was bamboozled. I was for 6 minutes, and I was just I was almost at school. And I was just waiting to get there. And he said that, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, no, this man did not say if it wasn't so many in there on this bus, and bus full of black people. I'm pretty sure he was the only white person in the bus. And you know me, I thought everybody was about to jump him, because you know us, like, once you say that, game's over. So I personally thought everybody was about to get up and jump him. No. After he said that, he took it upon himself to get off the bus, but an old black grandpa was pissed off, rightfully so. He was so mad. And then grandpa was getting off the bus too and standing there and cursing him out. Grandpa is like grandpa. It looked like he was like 90 plus. He was about to tag grandpa. Grandpa was so short, like looking like a string bean. Like no hate to grandpa, but like he was so short. And I'm like, this big tall ass, like the guy looked like he was like, I'm talking about Santa Claus. He looked like he was freaking 8'6", and grandpa was 4'12". 4'12". I did not just say 4'12". Grandpa was like short. He tried to fight grandpa, and then he was about to go attack him because he's a crazy racist ass man. And then then someone else stepped in, like just a random guy. He stepped in and he punched Santa Claus, like he two-piece Santa Claus, and Santa Claus fell to the ground and got knocked out. And after that, the bus driver drove away. Like, and then I was just sitting there in shock for like the whole rest of my bus ride trying to get to school. Yeah, and that's the story. Like, it's very short, but it's very like crazy, because like that was my first time experiencing that, like hearing that out loud, hearing like a white person use that word out loud. I was just like shocked. Like, how could you process that? I don't know what happened to the man after that. Honestly, I don't care. Like, he got what he asked for. He got two-piece. Because, like, why would you say a racial slur full of black people? Like, why would you do that? Like, what made him, like, do that? Like, the bus is crowded. You can't be mad at the teenager if, like, the bus driving and everybody, like, going that way and he fell onto him. And I'm just like, bro, like, you can't be mad. Like, that's just crazy that you had the audacity to sit there and do that and say that. Here we go again with the fireworks. Yeah, y'all. That's the end of the video. This video was very short, but I just wanted to give a little quick story time. I just wanted to get that out there. And if y'all want to hear some more story times, let me know down below. Y'all know what to do. Life is crazy. And after that incident, I never really like heard anything or anyone say that again. And I like, racially, like obviously I heard people say it, but like not racially. And the people that said it was, y'all saw that vlog? The people that said it was my race. So, but that was my first time hearing a white man say that. I wasn't mad, y'all. Like, I wasn't mad. Well, like angry enough to like get up and fight him myself. I was just in shock that like that happened. So I didn't know what to do. And I'm just like, oh my God, like he really just said that. And I was looking around like seeing like where the camera's at. Because ain't no way that this old ass man just said that out his mouth. But yeah. So one thing to take away from this video and this story time, if you're white and you say the ER, you want to get two-pieced and knocked out. So don't say that. Educate yourself and grow up. We're in 2023, not 1960. So like, come on. Being racist is so tiring. Like, imagine being racist and hating a certain group of people because they look different. Could never be me. But anyways, we have reached the end of the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun jazz. And like I said earlier, if you want to hear more story times, let me know, because I have a lot of story times. Not racial story times, because That didn't happen a lot to me. Thankfully, I'm very like thankful and blessed that didn't happen to me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.